What's happening, sports fans? How you doing? I am Kendrick, the sports guy. Good Wednesday to you. Happy hump day. And we're talking NFL and star wide receiver for the Raiders, Davante Adams, may be looking to play elsewhere. We're going to talk about that in this segment. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, click that follow button. All these rumors and reports started about Davante Adams wanting out of Las Vegas with the like of a post by his head coach, that is Antonio Pierce. Sports Illustrated would put a post up on social media, and there's a picture of Adams, and it says that this could possibly be Adams' last game as a Las Vegas Raider. And Antonio Pierce liked it, who's his head coach. That post would eventually be taken down. Now, reports are saying that Davante Adams has asked the front office of the Raiders, that is GM Tom Telesco and others, that he wants to be traded. And oh, by the way, the NFL trading deadline, if you didn't know, is November 5th. So are the Raiders gonna make this happen? Well, I've been reading that they're not in a hurry to do anything, but there have been teams that reach out to them already. According to the Bleacher Report, one of those teams is right here in Texas. That is the Dallas Cowboys, along with the New York Jets, the Pittsburgh Steelers, and I believe the New Orleans Saints, just to name a few. But the Raiders are saying that they will only consider moving Adams if they were offered a second-round pick plus additional compensation. And that second-round pick would have to be pretty high. Now, Adams is signed through the year 2026. He has a base salary of $35.6 million for 2025 and 2026, so he would have to rework his contract even if he is traded to any team, because that is a lot of bread to pay a 31-year-old wide receiver, which that's still fairly young. He's not old, 31 years old. He's at the prime, I think, of his career. He's been in the league 10 seasons. By the way, his resume reads he's been to 6 Pro Bowls. He has 3 first-team All-Pro nods. He led the league in touchdowns, receptions in 2020 with 18, and in 2022 with 14. He's had 5 seasons with more than 1,100 receiving yards. So Davante Adams has got the resume. When you talk about top receivers in the league, he's always going to probably be around 5 or 6. He's going to be in that, that range. He's going to be a top 10 receiver. So again, he's looking to get out of Vegas. Now, he came to Vegas to actually reunite with his college quarterback, Derek Carr. Well, Derek Carr got shipped out last year, and that has left a revolving door for the Raiders when it comes to the quarterback position. Listen to the quarterbacks he's played with in only, 2 or 3 years with the Raiders. Derek Carr, Jarrett Stidham, Aiden O'Connell, the starter this year, Gardner Minshew, Jimmy Garoppolo, and Brian Hoyer. He has played with he's had all those quarterbacks in his short time with the Raiders, so there hasn't even been some sort of connection or continuity for him with his quarterback outside of Derek Carr. Now, where do I think this star is going to end up? I would love to see him back in Green Bay, but I know that's probably not going to happen. His base salary is definitely going to have to be reworked. Teams that I would think that would really want him, but I don't think it's going to happen, would be the Chiefs, with the injuries to Hollywood Brown as well as Rashee Rice. But that's a division rival, and I'm quite sure the Raiders will not trade him within the division. Even the Chargers could use a receiver, as well as the Broncos. But just scratch them teams off the list. I don't think the Raiders they're not gonna trade him within the division. The Jets, possibly with him, his relationship with Aaron Rodgers, could he end up there? Just depends on everybody's salary cap situation. Again, that base salary at $35.6 million for 2025 and 2026, Davante would definitely have to rework that deal to fit under the cap. Now, I think he would kind of be a pretty good fit in Dallas, but we also know that they got cap issues. They got to pay Michael Parsons. Plus, they got injuries on the defensive side. I think they're interested. But I don't see him in a star. I don't see him in a Cowboys helmet. His most likely destination, he's probably going to end up staying a Raider. He's probably going to end up being a disgruntled receiver this season. I think this will be his last season in Vegas, though. But I think again, the Raiders aren't in a hurry to move him, and so they got the leverage in this situation right here. Now, Davante Adams isn't known to be a guy that's a team chemistry killer. Never heard any stories about him not being a good locker room dude. So I don't see him causing any issues with that. But it just sounds like he and Antonio Pierce, I don't think they got a good player-coach relationship. I don't know. It doesn't sound like it's cool if Antonio Pierce is liking a photo that's basically saying his star wide receiver is probably going to be traded. So I don't know. We'll see what happens with that. So I'd like to know what you guys think. Will Davante Adams stay with the Raiders? Or will eventually one of these teams pony up some compensation and a pick and plus rework some money? What you guys think? Talk to me in the comments. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, click that follow button. I am Kendrick the Sports Guy. We will see you on the other side. And on the next report, I am out. Peace.